happens. Kids have allergies all the time. You know, kids have accidents all the time. Running, playing, falling, getting hit by cars. You know, where do you go? Where do you go? Where do we go? Somebody went to urgent care and they didn't know what to do. They sent them to a hospital. So 20 minutes to urgent care, and then now another 25 minutes to get to a hospital to wait 7 hours. How ridiculous is that? That's ridiculous. And we're talking about 450 apartments.
Is that going to cost people's lives, all that transfer time and wait time?
Yes, if not lives, certainly people will undergo paralysis if they're stroke victims. Certainly if people are going into a diabetic coma and they're sitting in traffic and they don't have something to drink, something to eat quickly, or somebody to evaluate them, a cab driver's not going to know. They'll fall asleep in the back of the car. A cab driver will think they're asleep. An EMT person will understand that. But I don't think the EMTs or the fire department have any control about how quickly you go through the system once you get to a hospital. Because it appears, based on the Fox News piece, that people are waiting 7 to 12 hours. 7 to 12 hours, that's ridiculous.
That's in addition to the transport time in an ambulance, correct?
It is. And wasn't there something with in an airplane, people were stuck in an airplane for the blizzard or something for 12 hours on an airplane for JetBlue, and they gave them back all their money. They only wanted to make nice. They didn't want to lose their clients. Well, you can't give somebody back all their money if they're dead. You know, if you're dead, if you bleed out, if you have a hemorrhage in your brain and somebody doesn't know it, if you have a blood clot and somebody's not aware of it, how can you sit for 7 hours with a possible blood clot which might enter your lung and just kill you or your brain? Evaluations need to take place quickly. That's why we have emergency trauma centers, so that people can be evaluated quickly. So
and so what do we want Bill Rudin to do?
Well, you know, we'd like Bill Rudin to do the right thing. I mean, I just don't understand why there's so much greed and money necessary. This is a benevolent family, and he needs to open his heart and donate the money for a hospital. We don't need an urgent care 2-bed center at O'Toole with high-end imaging machines. It's no different than the people going to urgent care on 23rd Street and being sent to Long Island Jewish. Of course, we know that the Lenox Hill Long Island Jewish facility will probably only direct people to Lenox Hill so they can make money.
Correct.
In the Lenox Hill Hospital. You know, it's not part of Continuum. So we want. I think we want the Rudin family to have a big heart. We want them to put back a hospital where it belongs in the infrastructure. We don't want anything taken out of these buildings. We don't want all the oxygen tanks taken out of the park. Because quite frankly, if all those tanks get taken out of the park, we'll never see a hospital here.
Right.
There is no phase 1 or phase 2 that will guarantee a hospital will be put back in here, or all the sub-levels where you need gases and where you need all that to be.
Okay, and very quickly, I heard today, I only have 30 seconds left on my camera. What happened? I heard that people were here and they were laughing at you because of the protest earlier today. What do you think about that kind of attitude?
Oh, I just thought that was totally arrogant and insensitive and we got it all under control, honey. It doesn't really matter what you have to say. You don't matter. So I felt very insignificant and very invisible. And I'm going to scream and shout and be visible. I'm going to be heard. We all are going to be heard in this community. We need a trauma 1 hospital now.